Hey guys, welcome back to 3-4 houses? 3 through houses. Through 3 houses, I don't know. Flood flowed up and outward from the valley, and the yellow and blue would trickle down, gathering in the valley like collection basin. Ah, sorry. This continued for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. Dozens of generations of farmer fathers and merchant sons were born, grew wealthier, and were buried beneath the plush pasture of the valley, until the beast descended. The mining folk in the higher reach of the mountains had passed tales of the beast around for as long as their history stretched. At the highest peak of the northernmost mountain they said lived the beast. It watched in all directions through slit eyes, judging those below, biding its time until it was an act of righteous calamity. It was a nightmare of immense and terrible power, the miners would whisper. But it was also a patient creature. It would wait until it felt the world below had become irredeemable before unleashing such destruction that its judgment would be fulfilled. It was simply biding its time until an age of selfish sin, before cascading into a down an era of sickness and madness, of fire and charred blood. That's actually pretty dark. After one day, after hundreds of generations of farmers and traders had lived and died in the valley, it appeared in vain. The beast had risen in the through. It appeared without warning, with neither sound nor fury. It was simply there, curled atop 4 legs, steaming breath rising from a black maw, leathery wings folded on its hulking shape. It towered over the center of the village, ominously silent. It did not move, it did not even seem to be living, save for the seeping steam billowing from its slime-slicked snout. The village's warriors were called to arms, a ceremonial horn echoing off the walls of the valley, aching toward a pregnant silence. A pregnant silence? What the fuck is a pregnant silence? After a moment stretched thin, they rushed toward the beast, the spears angled from its massive form. The rest of the village watched from the safety of the embroidered drapery as the spears splintered against the beast's hide, the honed blades shattering like glass. I feel like I'm just telling a story instead of playing a game. Just reading. The warriors fell to the earth, crying out with their arms, as splintered as their spears hung lifeless by their sides. The beast did not stir. The village warriors were buried the next morning, having perished during the night. Those who tended to their wounds would later claim their eyes turned black, as if their light was leached from within. Damn fingers are getting sweaty. I hope my R2 button isn't going to break from this. The people of the valley, all through, gathered to discuss what was to be done. The beast slumbered. But for how long? Why did it sleep? And perhaps most worryingly of all, how did it rise in their valley? Not a soul had seen its arrival. It was almost as if the thing had simply materialized in the center of the village, or some proposed it had emerged from Earth itself. But if that were the case, how had the soil, the valuable, rich, rare earth, source of their plenty, that their effluence birthed such a terrible creature. They're somewhat quick to suggest leaving the valley. We could ascend into the alcoves in the mountains, the merchant said. With no one to tend the fields, how will we eat? The farmers countered. The villagers decided to stay in their valley. The creature slept, and the creature breathed. With each breath, its skin rolled, animating the thorny black skin. Animating the thorny black scales into the roiling obsidian briar. Yeah. I'm not like American English myself, so it's not my native language. But it did not rouse. It did not move. It did not rain terror. Damn, this is boring. It did not rain terror from the skies, nor did it consume Skillman by the score. It's fucking bullshit that this game is normally $4.99. It's 50% off. Like, this is bullshit. But it did not ruse. It did not move. It did not rain terror from the skies, nor did it consume Skillman by the score. It slept. The farmers continued to tend their land. I should have not asked for a story. You know what? I don't even care about the story. You can pause it. I'm just gonna skip it. I have to wait a little bit. This continued for 20 years? I just read the small parts of it. This is just the livestock felt no better. As began developing weeping. That went to the people at the fruit of who watched another waste away as they began to starve. The next harvest was worse. The last of their livestock were dead, and by the end of the season, the village and its residents were rotting away. The beast slept. The beast it had come and brought with it. As the winter continued for the first year, few main people in the fruit began to prophesy about the beast. It had come and brought with it great devastation. They could agree. It had brought the rains from the north and had brought a rot to the village. I would never read a book like this. But it's just not my style. I mean, oh fuck. Tornado, oh no, bird, never mind. That's a bird. I'm faster than a fucking bird. Well, it looked like a fucking dragon at that last moment. Holy fuck. The few survivors had long abandoned hope that the beast would turn to its mountain perch. The beast slept. Until it did not. Then the beast woke, the villagers celebrated. They watched it stretch, its long, horrible form into shape, hiding, shuddering, as it shook the decades of rain from the falling shells. He sank to the beast as it stood uncertainly, it reared on its haunches, unfolding the scarred leather wings from one end of the valley to the other. The time of the beast's departure had finally arrived. The time had come for the cleansing wind. The beast beat its wings, emitting a tired and ugly groan as it lifted from the sudden earth. With a final sigh, it shot high into the air, sending a great gust of wind through the valley. At the top where dismal dwellings remained, haphazardly standing. The valley was wiped clean. The villagers were knocked from their feet by the rush of wind. As they struggled upright, they felt the sun on their skins for the first time. They rejoiced, their pale forms dancing in a pitiful display of free. They could return to the ways of their ancestors. They could know plenty. They planted their first crop before the grasses had even greened. With a newfound occulty for the hunger pains that plagued them constantly. But the grass did not wax green, and the crops did not grow. The decades of rains from the north had left the earth poisoned. There was no going back. They would know plenty, nor would the silence the constant muttering of their stomachs. Their wrath has been lifted, in its place sterility. The sun shone. There was upon a new land, and the land turned. Fuck it. Oh, that's the end. You remembered all that? Don't have it with me to read. I obviously remembered it. Did you like it? I did. I'll print you a copy. What were you doing in Grandpa's house today? Just visiting. There's no one to visit. Oh, fuck, is it dark? Like, look, this is dark. Oops, I just want to see it. Oh, why didn't you ask if I wanted to go? We can go tomorrow. Okay, did you? Oh wow, it's really fucking dark. Okay, did you find anything there? Something for you, actually. What is it? Guitar pick. Why would I want a guitar pick? You could use it. I don't play guitar anymore. Why not? You left, and everything changed. No one else could teach me. Mom and Dad didn't want me to get me lessons. I can teach you now. I don't want to. But I'm here now. I don't care about guitar anymore. That was before. I used to play guitar too, like... Yeah, I got different hobbies. We can keep the guitar. I don't want it. I will. Are you crying? Are you crying? I'm just sad. It's because that Jesse person kicked you out of your house. Ben, I don't. Was it because you had to move back home since you couldn't find a job? Mom and Dad are worried about those things. They think you are sad because of them. Ben, okay Ben, give me the phone. Kelly's crying and I want to know why. I know honey, but let me talk to her, please. Good, Dad. Help me wind on this radio so we can listen to the weather report. Did I do something wrong? Yes. Yes, you did. Did I do something wrong, Kelly? Oh. No, you're fine. Go now. Okay, I'm sorry, you're sorry. Hey, Kelly, are you okay? I'm fine. I don't believe you. I'm fine, really. Are you close to home? Like, I can't see shit! I can't tell, it's really dark. I can't believe the sun is still going off. This might be the longest tornado warning I've ever had. They're saying 2 more have touched down in the country.